Hey everyone, it's Hunter and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be decluttering my iPhone again. I did this a few months ago, maybe like 6 months ago in October, and that video is by far the most popular video on my channel. Like, by far. Like, it's double the amount of views that every other video has. So I decided, since we're decluttering everything in our homes, now is the time to digitally declutter. I have more crap on my phone than ever before, so I wanted to share with you while I did it. I have been hoarding crap on my phone for a couple of weeks now because I knew I wanted to film this video. Before we get started, be sure to subscribe to my channel down below, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you like these kinds of videos. Also, be sure to follow me on Instagram if you are not already. I will put it on the screen for you guys so that you know my username, and let's go ahead and get started. First, let's take a look at my iPhone storage. This is embarrassing. I'm using 111 gigabytes. In my last video, I was using like 86. So my goal is to get rid of a lot of stuff. I'm gonna get rid of some text messages. I'm gonna get rid of all kinds of stuff. Let's go through here and decide what we're getting rid of. Keeping calendar, I'm keeping my phone, photos, I'm keeping camera. I don't use my period app anymore. Somebody said you can use the period. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna get rid of it. I don't use it anymore. Let's see. Next is this water app. I'm about to start a 30-day challenge of drinking a gallon of water a day, so I actually want to keep that, but I don't use Couch to 5K, so let's get rid of you. And then I use phone, clock, maps, weather, and then I decluttered this folder last time, so I'm good with this one. I haven't added anything extra to it. Then we have notes, settings, app store, Safari, reference. Is there stuff I don't use here? I don't use docs. Let's get rid of that one. Okay, I use all of the rest. Then we have games, nothing to get rid of here. In my watch app, I kind of want to move these over to a different folder, to my extras folder, because I only have them on here because I need them for my Apple Watch. So I don't actually like pull them up or anything, so cool. And then also I have 3 pages of apps right now and it's driving me crazy. So then food, I get food from these places all the time, but let me get rid of the notifications. Okay, cool. And then I can get rid of the notification on Chick-fil-A. Oh, 20% off mobile orders. That's cool. Okay. Oh, I also want to get rid of the notification on my water app, because that's something that in my last video everyone's like, get rid of your notifications. So here I am getting rid of my notifications. Oh, I can't get rid of this one because it's an update for my watch, so that one I'll have to do. And then this one is probably another update. I'm not going to update that quite yet because Mason is using the TV downstairs. Then workplace is my job. And then LinkedIn. Got rid of that notification. Okay, so I think we're good with this page. I think. Urban Outfitters, Amazon, Etsy, Wayfair. I don't really use the ThreadUp app. If I'm gonna use ThreadUp, I'm gonna do it on the computer. Same thing with Sell on Etsy. Delete. And Wayfair. Cool. Then Cash App. I don't have an account at this bank anymore, so I'm gonna delete that. PayPal, Venmo, Credit Karma. Okay, cool. And then work is good. Perfect. Okay, so that's all that's there. So now we move on to the second page where it's kind of a disaster. So first I have photos, and I feel like I don't use a lot of these apps. I use Visco for disco sometimes, and I definitely use Lightroom. I use Facetune to get rid of acne on my face sometimes, and then Afterlight I use for like dust. But I'm gonna get rid of this because I use the dust feature on the Teza app. What is this one? Oh, it's for Sony. Let's delete that. I don't have a Sony camera anymore. And then Canon Camera Connect I use to connect to Mason's camera, and Planoly is how I plan on my Instagram feed. And we have social. We have Facebook and Twitter and Snapchat, Pinterest, Messenger, Bitly, and Brambassador. I don't use Brambassador anymore, so I'm gonna delete that app. And then Instagram, I can't get rid of these notifications because I have like a ridiculous amount of message requests. I need to go through them. So, oh, but if you want to follow me, here's my Instagram. I think it looks nice. I'm working on it. So here's my Insta if you want to follow. And that's it. Actually, I don't really use Snapchat anymore either, so I'm gonna delete it. Look at that. Okay. Then I have stories, and I feel like I need to really declutter this folder because I don't use a lot of stuff in here. So like I don't use stories edit, and if I'm gonna use like a cool layout, I'm gonna use unfold. I don't use story art, so I'll get rid of that. I don't use the Huji app anymore because we're over Huji, I guess. That was a long time ago. I'm gonna get rid of 8mm film app because I don't use that anymore. And if I want to use it again, then I'll just re-download it. InShot I do use occasionally. Storylux, do I use you? I think I have used this on occasion. And then Collageable I use to make thumbnails sometimes. So that is everything in there. Cool. And then we have streaming. I have Netflix, Disney Now. I don't need that, so I can delete that. I have Hulu, Watch TV Plus, the CW, Regal. Roku is my TV remote, so in case I lose the remote, but I never lose the remote. And then Disney Plus, so that's good. And then I have this rewards folder, I guess. I don't really use Ibotta, so I'm gonna delete that. And then I don't use this app anymore, so I'll delete that. And those are all the rewards apps I use. Cool. And then I don't use 1 Second Every Day anymore. I don't really use Squarespace anymore or analytics. Homescapes is a game that I can't stop playing, so I'm gonna put this in my games folder. Instax mini link, I don't know where to put this. I guess I'll put it in photo. It's for my mini Polaroid printer. And then template is a thing for Instagram stories, so we'll add this to the stories folder. She Reads Truth is another Bible app. Goodreads can go down here with, oh come on, with, it's called music, but it's mostly Spotify, music, podcast, Audible, Kindle, and stuff. So yeah, Indie Jobs can go with work because that's for looking for jobs. And then Block Doku is another game because I am lame. Then we have Google Rewards can go in there. Warby Parker, I swear I delete this and then bring it back up so many times, so I'll just put it back in the shop folder. Apple support I only download when I need to use it. I don't really use Poshmark. Books, what did I download this for? I don't remember. I finally downloaded TikTok, so if you want to follow me on TikTok, that's the same as all my other usernames, and I'll link it down below. So let's put that there. Reflectly, I don't use. Dailyo, I just get notifications every day and it drives me crazy. iMovie, I don't know if I want to keep this or if I want to keep it for the purpose of like if I need to edit a video for TikTok or something. I think I'll put it in photo. So then I have this folder. I do not use Uber, like ever. I download Uber when I need an Uber, but I don't ever need an Uber, so, because I have a car and I never go anywhere, so let's delete that. I downloaded Google Translate when I was in Puerto Rico because I needed to be able to read signs, so I can delete that. I don't use this. I don't use this. I don't, actually, I'm gonna keep DoorDash for now because right now, with everything that's happening in the world, I feel like I'm gonna keep it. Food. No, come back. And then this is supposed to be like a influencer app, but I'm deleting that. Luca and Gray, I'll shop online if I want to shop there. And American Eagle, same thing. Let me move Apple TV. There's a show I want to watch on Apple TV, which is why I have it on my phone. So I'll move that to stream. And 23andMe I will delete because if I want to check something for 23andMe, I will go on my computer. Also, I know you guys are gonna ask because you asked about it last time, but my backgrounds that I have on my phone, so this one and the other one, are both pictures that I took when I was in Puerto Rico, and I have them on my Instagram stories in my Puerto Rico highlight. So if you want to screenshot it and use it as your background, they're there for you guys to screenshot. And now let's come down here to my YouTube folder. So I have YouTube, YouTube Studio, Subcount, Time Clock, Trello, and YT Tracker. I use YT Tracker to keep track of like my goals, but I don't really use Time Clock anymore. I used to use it to keep track of the amount of time I was spending editing and like uploading and all that stuff and filming, but I don't use it. And then I don't use Trello anymore, so I'm gonna delete that. So YouTube is all good. Let me get rid of the notifications for you people. Subscriptions. Where are the notifications even at? Okay. Okay, I got rid of those. And then my text messages, I'll come back to that. Mail, that's gonna stay right there. I don't have the number thing turned on because it would constantly have numbers. And then in this folder, there's Spotify, music, podcasts, Audible, Kindle, and Tidying Up. I don't use Tidying Up, but so I'm gonna delete that. But other than that, I actually use all these apps. So there's that. And there's another notification here. Why isn't it going away? I'm just gonna turn this part off. Okay, perfect. So now we just have notifications on watch, update, messages, and on Instagram, which I'll get to because they're messages that I need to respond to. So now let's see what I have left. General, iPhone storage, 11, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I got rid of 4 gigabytes, only 4. I only got rid of 4 gigabytes. I think I'm gonna go through and get rid of old messages, but I won't do that with my screen on here. And then I need to go through and get rid of some photos, some downloaded podcasts, and that should be it because nothing else really takes up that much space. So let's go through podcasts and get rid of downloaded ones because I don't need them. Okay, so this is taking so long to get through all the podcasts. So I am going to stop filming. I'm gonna get rid of all the podcasts and then I am gonna go through my photos. And before I turn the camera off though, I wanna show you how many photos I have. I know I have less photos than a lot of people, but I have 5,951 and I want to try to get that to below 5,000. So I am going to go through my photos, kind of declutter my camera roll, and then I will come back at you with the final number. Okay, so I'm back. I just got finished going through all my photos. I'm ridiculous and super attached to a lot of photos, and I know that I can get the cloud and I can back photos up on the cloud and I can put them other places, but I like having them on my phone and I like not having to like download it to be able to send it to someone or whatever. I just want to be able to access it at all times. And if it's in the cloud, then sometimes I have to download it. You have to have internet, things like that. So I just want it to be local on my phone. So that is why I'm such a hoarder with photos. I didn't get it to below 5,000, but I got it at exactly 5,000. And it's not updating all the way, telling me how many gigabytes of photos that I have. But I did have 111 gigabytes when I started this video, and now I have 88.1. I still have 12 gigabytes of podcasts, but I will delete those as I listen to them. I listen to Crime Junkie podcast all the time whenever I go on my walks because it's more interesting than listening to music because it's like following a story, and then like I know by the time the end of the podcast is coming up, then I'm almost done with my walk too. So that is why I listen to podcasts instead of to music when I'm like walking. But anyway, that is all I have for today's video. If you guys enjoyed it, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel down below. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I am really trying to grow on there, so I would love your help. And it's on the screen here for you, and it's also always linked down below for you guys, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!